Have you ever thought that a simple everyday fruit you enjoy in the evening could quietly be stealing your deep sleep? Many older folks truly believe this habit is healthy and beneficial. But in reality, it might be the very reason you keep waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, stepping out from under your warm blanket to use the bathroom right when you should be in your most restful sleep. As a doctor, I've seen countless patients from India to the United States shocked when they learned the truth. Most of them assumed it was just old age, an enlarged prostate, or a weakened bladder. But the real culprit was sitting right there on their dinner plate. Today I'm going to show you the right way and the right time to eat bananas so that this fruit becomes your secret ally, helping you sleep through the night without those frustrating bathroom trips. No medicine, no complicated treatments, just nature's gift used wisely to give both your bladder and your mind the rest they deserve. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching this video from and what time is it where you are right now? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one because your stories truly matter. And if you're interested in simple science-based tips to boost your health after 65, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss small changes that could transform your nights. So why do seniors often wake up to urinate at night? The answer lies in the decline of a hormone called vasopressin. After the age of 60, our bodies naturally produce less of it. When we're younger, vasopressin works actively during the night, signaling the kidneys to slow down urine production so we can rest uninterrupted. But as we get older, this signal weakens. The kidneys keep filtering fluids almost as actively as they do during the day, filling the bladder much sooner than it should. Imagine this. You finish dinner, lie down, and expect to sleep straight through until morning. But just a few hours later, that bladder alarm goes off, forcing you out of bed when you should be enjoying your deepest, most restorative sleep. This isn't a sign that your body is breaking down. It's simply that your internal clock has shifted over time. The good news. With a few small adjustments to your evening habits, you can work with your body's natural rhythm instead of against it. Let's start with bladder sensitivity. When you're young, your bladder can comfortably hold around 400 to 500 milliliters before it sends an urgent time to go message to your brain. But for many seniors, that capacity can drop to just 150 milliliters, barely half a glass of water. That means even the smallest amount of urine can trigger a bathroom trip. Picture this: an elderly gentleman in Jaipur drinks a simple cup of herbal tea at 8 p.m., yet still wakes up twice during the night. His bladder isn't weak, it's just more sensitive now, sounding the alarm much sooner than before. By cutting back on fluids later in the evening and making sure your bladder is fully emptied before bed, you can quiet these unnecessary wake-up calls. Think of it as gentle retraining, not teaching your body to comfortably wait a little longer. Next, let's talk about kidney filtration. As we age, the tiny filtering units in our kidneys, called nephrons, naturally slow down. This isn't a disease, it's simply part of the aging process. Fluids tend to linger in the body longer before being processed. But when you lie down at night, fluid that's been pooling in your legs and lower body suddenly flows back into the bloodstream. Your kidneys get hit with a rush of extra work, and they respond by making more urine often at the exact time you want to be asleep. Take, for example, an uncle in Chennai who spends hours sitting during the day. He doesn't notice the subtle swelling in his feet, but as soon as he lies down, that hidden fluid is processed and the kidneys get busy. A simple fix: gentle evening walks, light leg exercises, or elevating your legs for a short while before bed can help ease that fluid shift, reducing the strain on your kidneys overnight. Finally, there's the matter of late-night eating and drinking. In many households, a warm bowl of lentil soup, a small serving of broth, or a piece of fruit after dinner feels light and comforting. But these harmless treats, green tea, milk-based drinks, watery fruits like watermelon, quietly add extra fluid to your system right before bedtime. I once spoke with a retired teacher in Pune who swore by her 9 p.m. cup of ginger tea until she realized it was part of the reason she was making so many nighttime trips to the bathroom. For that retired teacher in Pune, her nightly 9 p.m. ginger tea felt comforting, but it kept her waking like clockwork at 2 a.m. The fix was surprisingly simple. She moved her tea time to 6 p.m. and limited her evening fluids to just a few small sips. Almost instantly, she began sleeping 5 to 6 hours straight without interruption. The takeaway here is clear: the bulk of your daily water intake should happen before 4 p.m., with only minimal drinking after sunset. Now let's talk about why this matters so much for your overall health, especially your heart and blood vessels. Every time you wake up in the night, you break the deep restorative stages of sleep. This isn't just about feeling groggy in the morning. Interrupted sleep can cause sudden swings in blood pressure, put extra strain on your heart at night, and even increase your risk of falls or strokes. Picture this: you wake in the dark, hurry toward the bathroom, and feel a wave of dizziness hit you. This is exactly when many older adults experience dangerous blood pressure, spikes, slips, or even fainting. That's why protecting your sleep is more than a comfort. It's a powerful safeguard for both your heart and your brain. By simply timing your fluids wisely, you're reducing these silent risks and giving your body the recovery time it desperately needs every night. So what's the real cause of nighttime bathroom trips as we get older? In most cases, it's not just one thing. It's a combination of natural aging changes and small daily habits that add up. The bladder and kidneys may be more sensitive now, but they're far from helpless. Once you understand these changes and make a few gentle adjustments, drinking earlier in the day, avoiding watery foods late at night, and doing light evening movement, you can reclaim long, peaceful stretches of sleep. This isn't about fighting age. It's about working with it so your nights become calm again, and you wake up with energy and clarity. And now let's get to bananas and why they might just be your new bedtime ally. Science says a ripe banana is naturally low in acid, unlike oranges, pineapples, or raw tomatoes. For older adults, that means it won't irritate the delicate bladder lining, which tends to become more sensitive after age 60. Imagine ending your evening with a fruit that soothes your system instead of irritating it. In many households, acidic fruits are eaten after dinner because they seem light and healthy, but in reality, they can quietly trigger nighttime urgency. Bananas do the opposite: calming, gentle, and bladder-friendly. Bananas completely sidestep the problem. Acidic fruits can cause helping your bladder stay calm through the night. Choosing a banana instead of a high-acid fruit could be the difference between sleeping peacefully and waking up twice before sunrise. Reason 2. Packed with potassium for a relaxed bladder. A single medium banana carries roughly 400 milligrams of potassium, a mineral that quietly works behind the scenes to relax smooth muscles, including the walls of your bladder. When these muscles stay relaxed, they're far less likely to send those false urgent signals, especially when the bladder is only partially full. For example, an elderly gentleman in Lucknow who struggled with nighttime false alarms found that simply eating a banana earlier in the evening eased the problem. Potassium also helps keep electrolytes balanced, a bonus for anyone keeping an eye on blood pressure. By supporting muscle health and electrolyte balance, this simple fruit can help you avoid unnecessary bathroom trips and restore your body's natural rest rhythm. Reason 3. Magnesium to calm the nerves and release nighttime tension. Bananas also contain a gentle dose of magnesium, a mineral famous for relaxing the nervous system. As we age, the nerves controlling the bladder can become overactive, sending gotta-go signals even when the bladder isn't full. Magnesium steps in like a calm friend, resting a reassuring hand on your shoulder, telling those nerves to settle down. For seniors who find their mind racing or their body tense at bedtime, magnesium can also ease mental stress, making it easier to drift into deep restorative sleep. One grandmother in Pune told me that after adding a banana at 6 p.m., her evenings felt more peaceful and her nights were far less broken. This isn't magic, it's simply giving your body something it quietly needs. Reason 4. Tryptophan for deeper, more restorative sleep. Bananas are also a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid your body uses to make serotonin and melatonin, the chemicals that regulate mood and control your sleep cycle. As we get older, our natural production of these chemicals often declines, leading to lighter, more easily disturbed sleep. By including a banana at the right time, you're giving your body the raw materials it needs to slip into deeper, more satisfying rest. By providing tryptophan, bananas help the brain create calming neurotransmitters that make it easier to slip into deep restorative sleep. For someone in Delhi who wakes up at every little sound, this can be the difference between tossing and turning all night and sleeping straight through until morning. Eaten at the right time, a banana becomes part of a gentle, natural bedtime ritual that prepares your body and mind for real rest. Reason 5. Easy to digest natural sugars. Unlike heavy desserts or snacks made from complex carbs, the natural sugars in bananas are quick and easy for your body to digest. That means your digestive system isn't working overtime late at night and your stomach isn't putting extra pressure on your bladder while you sleep. Many older adults underestimate how much indigestion or a heavy stomach can contribute to nighttime bathroom trips. By swapping a rich late-night snack for a simple ripe banana, you give your digestion a break and spare your bladder unnecessary irritation. In Chennai, an elderly couple replaced their post-dinner halwa with bananas, and they didn't just notice fewer nighttime awakenings, but also lighter, more energized mornings. Reason 6. A real-life success story, Lakshmi's transformation. Lakshmi, a 68-year-old retired school teacher from Coimbatore, had been waking up twice every night for years. She assumed it was just part of growing older. Then she learned about the right timing and benefits of bananas. She decided to try eating one ripe banana at 6:30 p.m. with no tea or milk afterward. Within a week, she was sleeping a solid 6 hours straight, something she hadn't experienced in years. Her mornings felt fresher, her legs felt lighter, and her mood was brighter. She often tells her friends, "I never imagined something so simple could give me back my nights." That one small change lifted her daily energy without a single pill. Reason 7. A gentle gift for restful sleep. Bananas are more than just another fruit sitting on the kitchen counter. They can be a quiet gift to your bladder, your heart, and to your mind. No cooking, no special storage, no expensive purchase, just the right timing and a bit of awareness. For seniors everywhere from the cool hills of Shimla to the busy streets of Mumbai, this is one habit that slips easily into daily life, yet can transform the quality of your nights. Eating a banana the right way isn't about strict rules or giving things up, it's about harmony. It's about working with your body's needs instead of pushing against them. When you do that, your nights can become calmer and your mornings can feel lighter, brighter, and full of energy. How to eat bananas for a full night's sleep. 1. The best time to eat. For most older adults, timing is just as important as the food itself. The sweet spot for eating a banana is between 5 hours and 6 hours p.m., or roughly 1 hour after an early dinner. This gives your body time to digest and absorb the nutrients before bedtime without leaving your kidneys and bladder working overtime during the night. Eating too late, especially after 7:30 p.m., can mean your bladder is still on the job when you should be in deep, uninterrupted sleep. In many homes, evenings are a time for tea-light snacks and quiet conversations. Adding a banana to this early evening routine is both practical and surprisingly effective for better rest. 2. The right amount. When it comes to bananas, more isn't necessarily better. One medium banana weighing around 120 to 150 grams is enough to give you a healthy dose of potassium, magnesium, and natural sugars, all without overloading your stomach. Some seniors think eating 2 or 3 bananas will double the benefits, but it often has the opposite effect, leading to heaviness, extra fluid intake, or even mild indigestion. The goal is gentle nourishment, not overfilling your system. A single well-timed banana can work far better for sleep than a plateful eaten in a rush. Moderation keeps your stomach light and your bladder calm all night long. 3. Choosing the perfect ripeness. The condition of the banana makes a big difference in how your body reacts. A perfectly ripe banana yellow with a few small brown spots delivers maximum nutrition while being easy to digest. If it's too green, it may cause gate or bloating, which can put unwanted pressure on your bladder. On the other hand, if it's overly ripe and mushy, it can cause a sudden spike in blood sugar, which may disrupt your sleep later in the night. Picking that just right banana helps your body get all the benefits without any surprises. In local markets all across India, you'll see bananas in every stage of ripeness from green to golden yellow. For the best results, choose bananas that are fresh, firm, and ready to eat within a day. That simple decision can make your evening far more restful. Eating at the right temperature. For many older adults, a chilled banana from the fridge can feel refreshing, especially in hot weather. But here's the catch: cold fruit can sometimes irritate the bladder lining and slow down digestion as we age. Eating a banana at room temperature keeps your stomach comfortable and supports smooth, easy absorption of nutrients. If you store your bananas in the fridge to keep them fresh, take them out at least 30 minutes before eating. Think of it as letting the fruit wake up and match the warmth of your body. In Ayurveda, warm or room temperature foods are often recommended in the evening for exactly this reason. Eat it alone, not with other foods. A banana works best as a simple, standalone snack. Avoid pairing it with cold milk, strong tea, or water-heavy fruits like watermelon or cucumber. Mixing it with heavy liquids or watery foods in the evening puts extra pressure on the bladder and can undo the benefits you're aiming for. This habit is common in many households. For example, a banana with a glass of milk before bed is often thought to be healthy, but in reality it can make your sleep more restless. Treat your evening banana as a small, dedicated gift to your body without distractions from other foods. Smart pairings for an extra boost. If you'd like a little variety or added nutrition, pair your banana with a small handful of lightly roasted almonds. Almonds are rich in magnesium, which works hand in hand with potassium to relax muscles and calm the nervous system. This pairing can make your evenings even more peaceful and your nights even deeper. Just keep the portion modest. 5 to 7 almonds are plenty. In Gujarat, many seniors enjoy this combination in the early evening, finding it both satisfying and gentle on digestion. This mindful approach turns an ordinary snack into a targeted step toward better sleep. Common mistakes to avoid. Even healthy foods can backfire if they're eaten the wrong way. Having a banana too close to bedtime, pairing it with tea, or eating more than 2 at once can lead to heaviness, acidity, or extra nighttime bathroom trips. Another common misstep is eating bananas when you're already full from dinner. This can create discomfort, slow digestion, and put extra pressure on your bladder. The secret is simple: give your body the right food at the right time in the right amount. Awareness of these small details can help you get all the benefits without any unwanted side effects. Take Ramesh, for example, a 72-year-old from Nagpur. For years, he ended every night with a banana and a glass of cold milk, believing it would make him stronger. Instead, he found himself waking up 2 or even 3 times to urinate, starting each morning tired and drained. When he switched to eating one ripe banana at 6:30 p.m., with no milk and no other watery foods afterward, his sleep improved in just a week. Soon, he was sleeping straight through the night. His mornings felt lighter, his mood lifted, and even his daily walks became easier. Romesh's story proves that even the smallest change in habit can bring back restful nights and renewed energy, no medicine required. By choosing the right time, portion, ripeness, and pairing for your banana, you're doing more than eating fruit. You're working with your body's natural rhythm. This mindful approach gives your bladder the rest it needs, your nerves the chance to settle, and your sleep the opportunity to deepen. The change may be gentle, but the results can be life-changing. Foods to avoid. After 7:00 p.m. for bananas to work best. While fruit is often seen as the healthiest choice, some varieties can quietly irritate your bladder during the night, especially acidic ones like oranges, pineapples, and grapes. Eating these too late in the evening can undo the calming benefits you're trying to get from your banana. Oranges, pineapples, and grapes, while delicious and full of vitamins, are also rich in natural acids that can irritate the bladder lining. This is especially true for older adults whose urinary tract is already more sensitive. That irritation can trigger a false sense of urgency, waking you up even when your bladder is barely half full. One auntie in Chennai told me she had a habit of eating pineapple slices after dinner. Every night without fail, she'd wake up around 2 a.m. When she started eating them at lunchtime instead, her sleep improved in just a few days. The fix is simple: enjoy acidic fruits before 2 p.m. so they don't disturb your evening banana's calming effect. Watery foods, watermelon thin soups. Rasam. Watery foods might feel light, but they quietly add to your fluid load, especially if eaten after sunset. Dishes like watermelon slices, clear soups, or a comforting bowl of rasam can slowly fill your bladder over the next few hours. That's why many older adults find themselves waking around midnight even if they didn't drink much water in the evening. A retired teacher in Pune told me she gave up her late-night bowl of rasam and immediately noticed fewer nighttime bathroom trips. The solution: keep these foods for earlier in the day and make your evenings lighter and drier. This way your bladder stays calm and your banana's benefits aren't interrupted. Diuretic drinks. Tea, coffee, green tea. Certain drinks naturally make your kidneys work faster, producing more urine. Tea, coffee, and green tea will all have mild diuretic effects, enough to disturb your night's rest. For seniors, even a small cup at 6 p.m. can lead to waking at 1 or 2 a.m. An uncle in Ahmedabad swapped his evening chai for a glass of warm water, and within a week he was sleeping more deeply. If you love these drinks, have them in the morning or early afternoon. In the evening, choose calming options like warm milk or caffeine-free herbal infusions, so your body stays in a restful state through the night. Salty foods, papad, pickles, salty curries. Salt increases thirst, which makes you drink more water after dinner, and that extra fluid ends up in your bladder while you sleep. Foods like pepad pickles or heavily salted curries can trigger this chain reaction without you realizing it. In Rajasthan, where pepad is a staple at dinner, many elders unknowingly make their nighttime urination worse simply because of salt. Cutting back on salt in your evening meals or avoiding salty items altogether helps your banana do its best work. Instead, choose lightly seasoned vegetables or simple steamed dishes that satisfy without triggering excessive thirst later in the night. The just-in-made drink before bed. Many seniors take a full glass of water right before bedtime thinking, just in case I get thirsty in the night. While well-intentioned, this habit often leads to an early wake-up call from your bladder. One senior in Delhi swapped her nightly glass of water for just 2 small sips, and suddenly she could sleep an extra 3 hours without interruption. If you're eating your banana at the right time, it's already supporting your bladder and calming your nervous system. Adding extra fluids at bedtime only creates more work for your body. Trust yourself. If you truly need water in the night, your body will tell you. By avoiding these foods and habits after 7 p.m., you give yourself the best possible chance for deep rest. Your bladder stays calmer, your digestion stays lighter, and your evening banana can deliver its full benefit, a night of peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. We've now walked together through a simple yet powerful truth. Eating a banana the right way can help you sleep through the night without those frustrating bathroom trips stealing your rest. This isn't a complicated remedy. It doesn't require expensive medications or treatments. It's all about timing, portion, and a little bit of awareness, small changes that create big results. Across India, countless older adults have already seen the difference, waking with more energy, lighter legs, and a clearer mind. You can experience it too. Even after 60 or 70 years, your body is still grateful when treated with care. It remembers how to rest deeply, heal overnight, and greet the morning with strength. You've carried the weight of responsibility for decades now. It's time to let your body receive the same kindness you've always given to others. By choosing a banana at the right time instead of heavy or irritating foods, you're offering your body a gentle gift, one it will repay in the language of unbroken sleep and refreshed mornings. I invite you to try this for just 3 days. Choose one ripe banana in the early evening. Follow the simple guidelines we've discussed. Then notice whether you wake less often, how your mornings feel, and how your energy and mood change. This isn't about perfection, it's about learning from your own body. 3 days could be the start of a habit that serves you for years. If this message has touched you or inspired you to take action, type the word HOPE in the comments. Your one word might encourage another senior who is silently struggling with sleepless nights. Share this video with a friend, neighbor, or family member who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe so we can keep walking together on this gentle, science-backed path to better living. May your nights be calm, may your sleep be deep, and may your mornings feel as warm and comforting as that first sip of chai beneath the rising sun.